Hello everyone, my name is Daud and I am pursuing B first year in Nitte Meenakshi Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Today I am discussing about the topic Sustainable Development Goals. Before discussing the Sustainable Development Goals, we need to understand what is sustainable development. Sustainable development it refers to a development that approaches the meet the need of present generation without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. And also it involves finding a balance between economic growth, social progress and environmental protection. Sustainable development recognizes the interconnections between economic, social, and environmental aspects of human well being. And there are six main important pillars of the sustainable development. First one is environmental responsibility. Environmental responsibility means to minimize the environmental harm and also to reduce the resources depletion. Second is social equity. Sustainable development aims to address social inequalities and improve the quality of life for all people. Third is economic viability. Sustainable development recognizes that economic growth must be balanced with long term economic stability and resource efficiency. Fourth is future proofing, protecting investment and the well being of communities in the long run. Fifth is regulatory compliance. Many countries and regions have implemented regulations and also sustainability principles. Sixth one is professional ethics to enhance societal well-being and protect the environment. And next I am discussing about the sustainable development goals. Sustainable development goals are set of 17 global goals established by the United Nations in 2015. They serve as a blueprint for sustainable development and aims to address pressing global challenges including poverty, hunger, inequality, climate change and environmental degradation, access to education, healthcare and clean water. There are 17 sustainable development goals. First goal is no poverty. Second is zero hunger. Third one is good health and well-being. Fourth is quality education. Fifth is gender equality. Sixth one is clean water and sanitation. Seventh one is affordable and clean energy. Eighth one is decent work and economic growth. Ninth one is industry, innovation and infrastructure. Tenth one is reduced inequality. 11th, sustainable cities and communities. 12th one is responsible consumption and production. 13th one is climate action. 14th one is life below water. 15th one is life on land. 16th is peace, justice and strong institution. 17th is partnership for the goal. Now let us discuss about the sustainable development goals in detail. First sustainable development goal is no poverty. Poverty means not having enough money for basic needs like food, shelter, and education. More than 700 million people still live in extreme poverty. For example, in India, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana helped poor people to get bank account and financial security. And things to do is donate your used books close to the poor people. Next, second sustainable development goal is zero hunger. Many people still suffer from hunger, especially in poor countries. This goal aims to make sure everyone has enough food. For example, the World Food Programs provide food to millions facing starvation worldwide. And things to do is buy local and in season food. Try to grow some of your own food. Next, third sustainable development goal is good health and well-being. Health is important for good life and also to reduce the disease and improve the health care. For example, COVID-19 vaccine helped stop the spread of the virus and saved the millions of lives. And things to do is vaccinate yourself and your kids. Protecting your family from disease also aids public health. Place yourself on the organ and tissue donor registry in your country. Fourth sustainable development goal is quality education. Education helps people get better jobs and live better. But many children in poor countries don't go to school. For example, UNESCO Education for All programs provide free education for children worldwide. And main things to do is donate your used books. The easiest way to give access to knowledge is to donate your used book to someone. Visit your local schools and ask what school supplies they need. Start a school supply drive in your community. Next, fifth sustainable development goal is gender equality. Women and girls often face discrimination and have a fewer opportunities, and also to ensure that equal rights for all. For example, Kanyashri Prakalp provides financial assistance to girls for education. And things to do is stand up against any harassment. Whenever you see or become aware of harassment, whether in the workplace, street, home, or in any other online space, raise your voice against it. Next, sixth sustainable development goal is clean water and sanitation. Clean water is essential for life, but million people still drink dirty water. For example, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan in India built millions of toilets to improve sanitation and hygiene. And another one example is Jal Jeevan Mission launched in 2019 to provide piped water supply to rural household by 2024. And another one is Atal Bhujal Yojana launched in 2018 for sustainable management of groundwater resources. Next, seventh sustainable development goal is affordable and clean energy. Fossil fuels harms the environment. This goal promotes solar, wind, and hydro energy. For example, Germany's solar energy project provides clean electricity. And things to do is switch off your appliances at the socket, turn off the light when you are not using them. Turn off your air conditioning, especially for sleeping. Open a window or use a fan. Next, eighth sustainable development goal is decent work and economic growth. A strong economy helps people earn better wages and have better lives. For example, Grameen Bank in Bangladesh provides small loan to help poor people to start business. And next, ninth sustainable development goal is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. We need better roads, bridges, and technologies to grow. For example, Elon Musk's Starlink project provides internet in remote areas. Next, 10th sustainable development goal is reduce inequality. Everyone should have the same opportunity, no matter where they live. For example, equal pay law in Sweden help men and women earn the same wages. And main things to do for this goal is raise your voice against any type of discrimination. Everyone is equal regardless of their race, gender, social background, and physical abilities. And visit local shelters or minority communities to organize a conversation space. And next, 11th sustainable development goal is sustainable cities and communities. More than half of the world live in cities. We need cleaner transport and green space. For example, Singapore Smart City project make public transport more efficient. And main things to do is support a project in slum for safe housing. You can volunteer in slum to help with building houses, fixing existing ones, and setting up publics or green spaces. Next, 12th sustainable development goal is responsible consumption and production. We waste too much. This goal encourages companies and people to reduce waste. For example, Patagonia makes clothes from recycled materials. And things to do is download and use food sharing application. You can download apps to donate your leftover food and decrease the amount of food waste you produce. And choose reusable products. You can use a eco bag for shopping and a reusable water bottle or a cup to reduce your plastic waste. Next, 13th sustainable development goal is climate action. Global warming is a serious threat. For example, the Paris Agreement brings countries together to reduce carbon emission. And things to do is recycle paper, glass, plastic, or any other old electronics. Choose a reusable product, use a eco bag for shopping, and reusable water bottles or a cup to reduce your plastic waste. Next, 14th sustainable development goal is life below water. Plastic pollution is harming marine life. For example, ocean cleanup project removes plastic from ocean. And things to do is organize a cleanup project for rivers and ocean. Engage your whole community to clean up a local river, seasides, or an ocean. Next, 15th sustainable development goal is life on land. Deforestation is destroying habitat. For example, Amazon Rainforest Conservation Project protect the endangered species. And things to do is clean your local park and forest. Organize your own or join existing cleanup events to sustain the ecosystem of your local green space. Don't use pesticide. And to protect and sustain the quality of life, don't use the chemicals while growing the plant. Next, 16th sustainable development goal is peace, justice, and strong institution. Peace and fair law help societies to grow. For example, International Criminal Court fight against the injustice. And things to do is significantly reduces all form of violence and related death everywhere. promote the rule of law at the international and national level, and also to ensure the equal access to justice for all. Sustainability reduces the corruption and bribery in all their form. Next, 17th Sustainable Development Goal is partnership for the goal. Working together for a better world. No one can do it alone. For example, the Global Vaccine Alliance work with the countries to provide the vaccine. This is all about the today's session. Thank you.